So this is $9.95 for this one.
Jaws has the priority. There's going to be more of them, or one more at least. All right, it's claimed.
That's a great book.
So let's. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. I see the okay from Jaws. All right, Joey X Solo. So just to be clear, because this was an amazing book. 9.0 creamed off white, older label. You're gonna pay $48.50. Elite's gonna chip in 100, and the real MVP there is Mark Azule. Thank you, Mark Azule. He's pitching in $50.
Thank you, Ali, and thank you, Mark, for the pitch-ins. Thank you so much for the offer. Great book. Congratulations.
Joey, nice pickup.
We have the same book in 7.5, and this one is with off-white pages. And this one is about half the price, $26.75.
All right, 7.5 off-white, straight off-white, and $26.75. And yeah, that's a beauty too. Craven, is it all attached, and does it have any rust?
I will double check real quick. I can do it. I didn't have any grading notes on this, which I normally do because I priced this out on the fly. All attached, correct, and maybe the slightest hints of rust. I don't see any migration, but firmly attached.
All right. I'm gonna call an audible on the fly. So Mark Azule wanted to give Jaws the $50 credit, but he didn't pull a trigger. So Jaws had given $10 credits on claims of 100 or more. So why don't we give Mark Azule, we're going to use 5 of those credits for you. You have $50 to spend in this live sale, courtesy of Jaws Comics. So there's still 5 $10 credits on claims of 100 or more. All right? Thank you. All right. $45, $4.75 offer on Craven.
Let's do $5.25, and it's theirs.
All right, $5.25.
And we have used 2 of the credits, Ali, so there would be 3 remaining.
3, thank you. Yes, that's true.
Wolverine 8, 9.8 white pager, iconic cover, $2.95.
Who claimed the House of Secrets?
I thought Duncan wrote
I think that was Jaws.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't Jaws.
Oh. No.
Joey X Solo.
Joey
X Solo's got it.
Got it.
Joey X Solo.
Thank you.
Okay. The Turtles, Raphael. What's the grade on the Raph, Ken?
On which one?
The Raphael.
Raphael is a 7.5.
7.5, 150. Sorry, did you counter the Craven, or what happened?
I did. I countered at 5.25.
5.25 was the counter culture, and then cert number on the House of Secrets 7.5 when you have a chance.
Absolutely. I'll put it up so you can screenshot it. Can you hold it close there?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hold it so you can screenshot it?
No, close.
Yeah, and this is the full one, but
No, they just need the number.
They just need the cert number.
The top middle.
Oh, I see.
Closer. Yeah, right there. Okay, screenshot it. Great, thank you.
All right. So we already showed a pretty big book. We're going to take things to another level now.
Oh, things are escalating. It must be Acon.
Here's a book that I've only owned 2 copies of the entire time I've been doing comic books. This is by far the nicest copy. It's one of the most difficult, most violent covers ever published in comic books. You have this man putting this woman's head into a lit burner on the range. This is from 1942, so it predates the whole pre-code horror movement. This is a crime book, not a pre-code horror, but the cover is obviously extremely graphic. Crime Does Not Pay 24 with off-white to white pages. 7.0 is a really beautiful copy of this book. I can't say enough good things about it. Almost never comes up I looked this morning. There wasn't one copy for sale that I could find anywhere on any platform. This is a big book. I got 24,500 on it.
Wow. Okay, bring it closer. You said most violent cover ever.
One of the most.
All right, 7-0. And oh yeah. Okay, yeah, they're not making that one anymore. Damn. Okay. 7-0. Any info on where that is on the census, Ken?
Not off the top of my head, but I mean, from 1942, you know.
Amazing grade.
Off-white to white pages. So, very rare book. And we've got some other pretty exciting goodies lined up, but let's go to some more.
That is a
affordable stuff.
monster book. Yes, thank you, Brixco. Yeah, definitely. If you know a big Golden Age collector, tag them. That does not come up.
With
half of you. Is.
no, the book.
Yeah,
looks good. Okay,
yeah, it's good.
This is Spider Girl 77. Let's bounce back to the modern age. So you guys will not know what's coming next. Nice, cool negative space cover. 8.0 for $20.
All right, 8.0, $20. That's a tasty cast, though. We go from that other crime book to a modern, just like that, and then we'll go back again. So, love it.
Okay, we got something at the other end of the spectrum from the crime book, Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, number 55. This is a very solid mid-grade 4.5 VG plus with good color saturation on the front cover. This is part of the new Disney collection that we purchased a few months ago, and I'm still working through many boxes. $85 for that one.
All right, so if you guys aren't into people being forced put their face on a stove, like, here's a Disney book. All right, $20. $20 is claimed. Improbabilia _books. Improbabilia _books. Thank you
so much. Here's a very nice copy of X-Men number 15. Higher grade 8.5 copy of this. For now, we will not give you a closer look, but if somebody needs one, by all means, just let us know. Try and keep the pacing going. $575 for that one.
$575, $85. Golden Age collectors. I see you guys kind of popping in. There's a crazy crime book. It's that it's the face to the I don't know, what is that crime? What issue of crime is that?
It is Crime Does Not Pay number 24
Face
from
to the
1942.
stove. Face to the stove.
This is also one of the most graphic covers published in comic books. This is a iconic beheading, throwing the head in the manhole as the police arrive. I've also had this book for about 15 years, so definitely things coming out of the vault today. Trying to keep it exciting for you guys. As many of you saw in my preview video, I was very excited to be here today. This is Fight Against Crime number 20 from 1954 with off-white to white pages, the nicest copy I've ever owned. It is a 7.0 decapitation head cover for $23,500.
Damn. Okay, so there's some fireworks in here. It must be AtCon. Wow. And there are payment plans, you guys. Damn. That's another one. And it's 7.0 as well. All right, you have offer $140 on the first Electra.
Come up, meet me in the middle at 160 and it's yours.
If you claim it at 160, you'll pay 150, Mystery Boxer. There's still a $10 credit from Jaws.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got credit still. 2 more credits left, guys. $10 courtesy of Jaws. Give Jaws a follow. Another elite vendor.
Yep.
Ultimate Spider-Man 1. This is the Hickman first print cover A. Series is selling like crazy for us. First print, $120.
The Mystery Boxer, $160. You're gonna pay $150 because of a $10 credit from Jaws. Thank you
so much.
There was a Daredevil one on. Do you have a Daredevil one, Ken?
Not this evening.
There's one on Elite. Probably sold by now, but did you see that one, Mystery Boxer? Check it out.
Here's an affordable Silver Age. This is the first Surtur and Origin of Odin. Journey to Mystery 97. It is entry level 2.5. So if you're just looking for nice reader copies for your collection, This is the book for you. It's $45.
You saw that one, you don't want that one. You saw that other one in the other live sale, and you let it go for $100, and now you're still looking. That's how it goes.
I'm going to be closer.
I think you can make them out.
Off-white.
Uh,
Tim, what's up? Tech, do you want issue 400? Are you looking for issue 400, I think? Do you have that today, Ken?
issue 400 of what?
Detective Comics?
Not this evening. We have X Factor 6, First Full Apocalypse. This is a 9/8 white page example. The standard investment grade for newer books, $280 for that.
All right, 9/8, white, 280. No, you're not, Mystery Boxer. We'll find you. There's gonna be more. I know that there's gonna be more Daredevil ones during AtCon. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, there's got to be probably one a day at least, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a cool book. I don't get this in very often at all. It's the Free Comic Book Day 2016 One Punch Man My Hero Academia from Viz. And I'm not 100% sure if this is their first appearance in traditional United States comics or not. I'm sure somebody in chat knows. But I've never had this book in graded 9/8 before. 9/8, white pager. Two of our best-selling manga books in the shop, $225.
One Punch Man, 9/8, 225. Pongo, you're such a hater.
I've got Wolverine #1. We have the number 8 up there already. Also a 9/8 white pager. They could be a good pairing if you want the two of them. This one's $240.
Chat has spoken.
This is CNN.
Yes, it's the first American appearance in comics. Thanks, Dre.
All right,
Do you
all
want
right.
$250 on the X Factor?
Done.
Christian, thank you. $250. Brewfront Comics.
Thank you, Christian. And thanks, everyone, for hanging out on this Thursday afternoon at
People
HatCon.
in here, Ken. 150 people in here. Most of them wanted to see your dance moves.
Well, that was what the preview was for.
I know. You should have collab tagged us. We can't post during AtCon. We'll try to get that up, though, just as so people can enjoy Ken's dance moves.
Yes.
$200 on the Wolverine 1 offer.
Done.
Oh no, I was mistaken. There was a snipe there. I did not know that Brewfront's 240 was for that. I thought it was still an X Factor thing. So Brewfront actually sniped it. I see it here. I saw it, but I was confused, so that's my fault. Brewfront _comics sniped that book, but he has to pay $240.
Okay.
All right, you have to pay $240, Brew. Otherwise, Evan takes it for $200.
Wait, so is Christian also taking the other one?
Yeah, he wants both.
All right. Well, I'm telling you what, Christian, I love you, brother. So I got the $40.
Oh wow. Okay, that's his prerogative because you're awesome to him. He says he's also going to give it to you for $200. That's just because you're you.
Yep.
Awesome.
Christian's been one of my best customers for years. Got to meet him at the expo, hung out for a while. So that $40 is on me. So he's paying $200.
Yep. If you've met Christian, you'll know he's awesome.
First, Golden Age Romance of the night. Complete Romance. This is an Avon painted cover, 3.5 for $280.
To be fair, though,
very scarce.
To be fair, Evan Bling Ding, he's very cool too. He's a friend of mine.
Well, we'll have to hook up Evan. Evan, make another offer on something.
I liked him more when he worked at the burrito place because I thought I was going to get free burritos, but I still like him.
All right, here's another affordable book. This is Ultimate Spider-Man #1. This is the Stegman variant. It's a first print, 9.6. Good grading candidates, $10.
All right, 9.6, $10.
And so this is really cool. So this is from my PC. I don't know if there's any Rick and Morty fans here in the chat, but this was an original sketch done in my store from a Portland artist, Benjamin Dewey, who did work on a couple Rick and Morty issues. and I had him in the shop years ago, and I bought this from him, and I've had it all this time. We'll do a little closer look at it, but it's issue number 30 of the original Rick and Morty run. This is available at the New York Comic Con as exclusive, and I bought a small stack of them knowing that he was going to be coming to the store. So it's 9.6 to 9.8ish. I put 9.6 on it. I'll let Duncan give you a little closer scan, but it's a blank cover. Benjamin Dewey, Portland artist, did all of this, and he's also done artwork on Rick and Morty. Just really cool.
Wow. So it's all original comic sketch art.
Had that in my PC for years, and he, like I said, he is an artist that has done art on Rick and Morty, so that's $375.
Some PC goodness out of Ken's personal stash. That's one. Those two Golden Age monsters, the Crimes, also out of Ken's personal stash. Somebody wants a close-up on X-Men 15.
Absolutely.
X-Men 15.
Oh, sorry, I brought Spider-Man. There's Spider-Man 15 since I got it down.
Yep. Yeah.
First,
You had a close offer on that, right?
I did. I counted at 525, so it's yeah, there it is.
Whoever that was, if they want to get to 500, I'll pitch in 25.
Damn, they gave us a 3.5, huh? I just can't figure their rating out.
Wow. So this is a 8.5. Wow. 8.5. Ken is a meticulous grader, by the way.
All right.
$500.
500.
500 Culture Den Co. So you're gonna pay 500. This is ASM 15, right?
Yep.
And then he'll pay 500. Elite will pay 25. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers to everyone for hanging out.
Cheers.
All right, we got our first EC of the evening. This is Weird Fantasy number 8 from 1951 with off-white pages. Cool sci-fi cover. This has an Al Feldstein cover, and we've got $275 on it.
You're very welcome, Culture Den. Happy ACON. Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. By the way, guys, we don't say it enough. Thanks for tuning in to ACON and supporting. We really appreciate it. Make sure you go to EliteComics11.com, sign up for alerts. The notifications, like I think for some people, it doesn't even show live on our page, and you're not getting notifications. So please do that. But thankfully, 140 of you found us. X-Men 15. Do you want 515 from Arrow Party?
I do.
Done. $515. Arrow_party. Thank you.
Really fun holiday snow-themed Disney cover. This is from 1945. It is issue 52 and a very solid mid-grade 5.5. It might be slightly upgradable with a press. And I've got one. Speaking of 140 watching, the price is 140.
Pongo Catfish is looking for lesser tunes. Lesser tunes. These are cartoon characters that are of a lower tier. These include characters like Hong Kong Phooey, Fat Albert, Underdog. Any of that?
Yeah, I'll work on that.
All right.
Oh boy. Yeah, he asked last month. I don't have any new ones, I don't think, but I'll keep looking. This is not gonna meet that criteria, but I have a feeling this will probably sell at full price. It's a newsstand first Deadpool, and it's a mid-grade, and so it's more affordable. Usually these are 8.0 or better, but this one I got at 5.5. Probably can press up a little bit if somebody wants to spend some time. $175 for that.
All right, 5.5. Newsstand, 175. Any chance of getting, if you guys want an Acon shirt, DM Elite Comics 11. Bill will set it up, Nick and Mass. We set them up for purchase at zero profit in the past. Nobody bought any. So we don't do that anymore. But you know what? If you're serious, DM Elite, and we'll send you the link.
Here is a Captain Arrow Comics World War II time period, issue 21, 5.0. Really nice mid-grade copy of this for any World War II or war covers. This is $4.25.
All right. 50425. Christian Callaghan. What's up, my man? All right, you got two matching $150 offers on the Deadpool.
First one to 163 gets it.
163 counter, either Culture or Mystery Boxer. Fight it out. Fight it out. 163. Who's going to do it first?
Oh, somebody's going to do that, I have to imagine.
Oh.
What is that, Culture Denko? You're not allowed to put up the white flag. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, volume 236.
The Mystery Boxer, 163.
Thank you so much. $135 for the 9/11 black tribute cover from 2001. 9/8 white pager. Nice example of that one.
No Mickey Mouse. For that, you place the order via nickel and dime, and it's only local pickup in some alley in Arizona.
Jeez. That sounds pretty on point, actually. With Jessica Jones, the Malieve variant cover. I believe this is the 1 in 25 variant when it was issued. This is from 2016, a investment grade 9/8 with white pages for $85.
135 claimed. Brewfront. Brewfront.
Thank you.
All right, look at this. Low-key comic mogul. He wants to encourage the top end. Two $50 credits on claims of 500 or more. Thank you so much. Low-key comic mogul. Two $50 credits on the next two claims over 500 bucks. All right, on point. Show the crime does not pay.
Oh, well, I'm going to show this first.
Okay, so time out. So this is ridiculous because it's hard to find one of these, let alone in a 7.0, and then now you have two, and one's in a 7.0, one's in a freaking 6.5. You're gonna make these people think that these are just out there.
You know what's great? If you look at the back cover while you were talking about it, this is kind of how it felt when listening to you talk about it.
I don't know how I foxed the Navy.
I don't know, but like that guy with his facial expression while you were saying that was that's how I felt.
All right. I'm not gonna ask. He's had some. Okay.
I haven't had that much to drink.
There are those are. I just want to highlight those are incredibly rare.
Yes. Both from my PC. Bringing out the guns. Holsters are off. Cream off white page. 6.5 example. So an interesting thing too is for anyone who can afford either of these, I go back and forth. In a perfect world, I would love to sell one of these to you guys tonight and keep the other. And I go back and forth. I got this. Shout out to my friend Patrick, Grail Keeper's Keys. I got this from him years ago because I thought I might want this copy over to 7.0. 7.0 is a better grade. This one is a little bit straighter. This book classically is miswrapped slightly. So the 7.0 is slightly miswrapped, or this one's straight. So I can give you closer looks to either if you're serious and interested. This one I got 18,750 on. The other one is 23,500.
Can you talk a little bit about the sky background? Like, why are the colors different? Are there variants of it or something?
No, I mean, this is a classic example of golden age printing not being good. So, probably the one here, the 7.0, the ink saturation was better when it came off, and this is probably towards the end of the run.
Okay.
Possibly that coupled with some fading due to storage.
Okay. Wow. Look at that. All right. Nola Caesar, I see you, but I see your testing. I don't see you asking for anything. Any Vault of Horror?
I will have to check.
Okay.
Could you actually go looking back? I don't know if I pulled any. So somebody was asking about that right before I showed the other book. So there's that. Crime Does Not Pay 24 from 1942.
Yeah, put that, Ken, before you put it back, can you just put it closer to the screen? Because on this one, I think a lot of people haven't even seen this.
So this is one of the most graphic covers in history. You have this man, and this is before the horror movement. This is from 1942. He's shoving her head into a lit oven range burner.
Okay, all right, keep moving, keep moving. This is so brutal that I'm worried we might get actually restricted or something. That's pretty brutal.
Here's the cert number. Let's see, it's a little out of focus, so I'm too close. 075-401-1014. This was published by Lev Gleason. It is a Charles Bureau cover, and the page quality is off-white to white. There's that little chip there in the top
Wow.
corner.
Monster copy. All right, and there are payment plan. You can work with you on payment plan. What are the conditions on both of the Disneys, Ken?
We got 2 of them up there, and I've got a lot more Disneys from this time period tonight. So this is the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is the second one.
All right. No, Brew Front. The next Elite Comics 11 Expo, it is May 30th, 31st, but it's not tomorrow. It's in a year. A year from tomorrow.
This is Vault of Horror number 22. This one does have pen in the logo in every letter. It's a blue pen, kind of mirroring the letters there, but I don't really mind it. You know, it's not a high grade copy. So I have this issue 22 at 4.0 a VG for $3.25.
Oh, chat. Much love. Yeah, Deadeye. Those rare Golden Age books, man, crazy things happen at low grade because, like, people have to overpay, especially at low grade, because they don't come up, and it's just they're pricey when they do, and you kind of have to just take them as they come. So,
Okay. So here's another rare one. This is from 1940. It is Pep Comics number 10. Archie was introduced in issue 22. So this is before Archie was introduced in the comic books. It's a 1/8 from CBCS with off-white to white pages. That does say in the notes that there are 2 pieces of tape on the cover. So I put affordable in italic, I guess. You know, none of these are affordable because of the rarity, but affordable for Pep collectors. This is a 1/8, and this one is 1100. That was just somebody texting me, probably.
$1,100. All right. So the vault, was that the one that had the writing on
Yes.
it? Okay, you heard about the writing, right, Nola? $250 offer.
Is that Noah Caesar?
Yes.
Yeah, let's take care of him.
Nola Caesar. What else do we have? Any Contact Comics number 11?
Did we put a contact? Captain Arrow. No Contact Comics 11.
Walt Disney Comics and Stories 44.
Well, this is 74. I'll have to keep looking. This is 74. It is a 4.5, kind of similar grade to the other 2 up there. Golf cover for $60.
Do you have a Green Lantern 10?
I don't think so. But I do have.
Do you have a Hulk 1 today for Low Key Comic Mogul?
I do.
All right, Low Key Comic Mogul, get ready.
We have the first Purple Man. This is Daredevil number 4. This book actually looks a lot better than the technical grade. So I called this a 3.5, but it has the eye appeal more of like a 5.5/6.0. It has a little bit of tanning and maybe very light soiling on the back cover around the edges, but this is my kind of book, a book that looks nice, it's affordable. So affordable 35 for 160.
3.5, $160. That's issue number 4. And yeah, shout out to Tasty Cat. They definitely, I mean, they probably do. Yeah, you guys have the best Post-it notes.
Woohoo! It's
You guys
official.
do it. They do have the best Post-it notes. We're gonna go ahead and crown them.
Damn. I feel like I'm moving up in the elite world.
We're gonna crown them. We're gonna crown them.
Here's a 6.0 white page Human Torch 22 from 1946, published by Timely. And this cover has a nice weightlifting back cover. Keep us in shape lifting all those comic boxes, but it features Torch and Toro on the front cover. $22.50 for that, or best offer.
All right, Rodney's here. That means he's looking for gold Venom. Do you have gold Venom? Lethal Protector?
Oh, no, I wish.
You have an offer. $125 on Daredevil 4.
I'll do 140.
140 Culture. Just come up $15. Thank you.
Here is a affordable example of the second X23. This is an 8.0, and it's $30.
All right. 80, $30.
I'm going to put up one more, and then we'll do a little wall scan to get everyone caught up.
$140 is claimed. Culture Den Co. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, maybe I'll put up 2 more then. Which one did they do?
Daredevil 4.
Yeah. At the bottom there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The great
Cool. Thank you. First Silver Surfer of the night. Silver Surfer 10. We do have the first appearance of Silver Surfer up there. We'll show you in the wall scan. This is a 6.5. And it's $55.
6.5, $55.
And then we'll do another affordable one, and then we'll do a wall scan. We've got the first appearance of Firestar, and this is a newsstand. It is a 5.5 for $25.
Has Green Lantern 87 been shown?
It is not,
We should
but I will try to
probably
find
show
it.
that Hulk 1.
I will dig those out while we do the wall scan.
Be very serious here. We'll give him a look. We're gonna, yeah, low key comic mogul. We're gonna see what he has. I don't know what he has with the Hulk 1. We'll find out.
Green Lantern 87. Let's see.
How does that FF48 look? Can we go back to that one camera? Is that the only one? That's it. All right, 5.0. What's the page quality?
Do you know?
On the left, under the number.
It's on the left. It's creamed off white.
Green off white. Okay.
I'll pull it down in a
Okay.
second. Let me see if I can find that Green Lantern.
Third number on ever. Man, my eyes are already bad, Culture Dango. Trying to read a CBCS label. Ken could do it. I don't know. No, it's not. No. Ken can do it.
We can read it when we take it down.
What's up?
The
The
certification.
third number on the FF48.
Does CBCS have a way to
Yeah.
look up certain numbers?
Yes, their notes are free. You just have to have good eyes to see the number.
Oh, yeah, because it's a size 4 font. See, that's because Steve Borlock founded both companies. So CGC's first labels was
You
like a
must have
0.2
a
font.
strong prescription.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's got to have the greatest eyesight in history to approve these cert numbers.
Eagle eyes.
What do you guys want to see more of? I have a lot of Golden Age pulled. I've got a fair amount of like modern slabs, but I want to make sure everyone's seeing what they can see and what
All
they
right,
want.
One Punch Man, you got a 185 shipped offer.
185 shipped. So that would be like 165.
To be fair, they are saying they need to pay you next Thursday. They've bought from us, so that'd be fine if it's good with you.
I cannot do 180 shipped.
185 shipped. Can't do that. Tony, there's some big books. Did you not see the crime books?
I can do 185. I can do 185 on One Punch Man, but they got to pay for shipping.
So 185 will do. Shipping, you got to pay. How much is shipping? Like
$20.
$20.
And if you buy, I can fit up to 3 slabs or some raws in a priority box for the same
Nice.
price.
Tony, you have him. Okay. Nice. He has those off his list already. That is no. Those are 2 rare ones.
The person already has them both.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, we got some other cool golden age, so we'll see if we can find some.
All right.
We don't have. Here's the.
$20 on NYX4.
Sure.
Menno collects. Menno collects. $20. Thank you.
So here's the FF4 again. The cert number is 190106. B as in boy 11016. And I don't know if it'll be able to be seen because it'll probably get blurry when we get that close.
Okay, yeah. So does somebody wanna?
But you can see, like, there's all this surface dirt on the back here. So this book clearly has not been worked on. I'm not saying it's going to go up a ton, but I definitely think you got a chance to probably get it to the 5560 range. So,
Okay.
all right, let's keep rocking. So we got a Hulk 1.
We got a Hulk.
And this is a 3.0 with white pages.
Okay, 3.0 white pages, CBCS grade.
And this is a challenging one for me to price. They don't sell that frequently. I know the different online things you can look up pricing on, but when I look at what the 3.5 and the 2.5 have sold compared to the most recent 3.0, to me, with this being a 3.0 in white pages in the center presenting so well, I mean, you have this piece out here and you have a piece out right there in H, but the color strike is so good. It's almost completely marble chipping free. There's a couple small, very sliver spots. We'll do a closer look, obviously, because it's a big book in a second. The back cover looks like a 7.0. I mean, maybe 7.5. It's really nice. So at the end of the day, it's those 2 main defects that really keep it from being, because without that, you're probably looking at like a 6.0 type copy of this book. So I've got 15,800 on it, and we're gonna do.
Let's get in closer here because
it's a big book. I get it.
It's a big book, but also it's notorious for having really bad marble chipping. So the color strike is really strong here. I mean, there are some chips out, but if you look at a lot of the right edges on this book, there's a lot more chipping. This is actually really good, especially for this grade. There's not much, if any, marble chipping. And yeah, so, and then it has the white pages. Show the back, anything?
Well, the back is fantastic. It's like 7.80-ish range.
Okay.
I mean, I know you're buying it for the front, not the back, but
do you have any other early Hulks, 2 through 6?
No.
Okay.
This is it. So I went big or I went home.
All right, Hulk 1 on the board. How much?
Just under 16.
All right, 15,800.
I'm going to show a couple Green Lanterns in a row. I do have the 87 pulled, but I'm going to show all these together.
Okay.
This is 86, part of the 2-issue Speedy Heroine storyline by Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams. This is a mid-grade 5.5 for $50.
All right, 5.5, $50. Green Lantern Drug Story.
And then we have issue 85. The issue before it starts it. Obviously, it's a more iconic cover with, them catching him doing the drugs there. This is a little bit lower grade 4.0 for $95.
Russ the Comic Kid. Was that an offer on the Hulk? How much was the Hulk?
Hulk is 15,800.
Russ, what was that? Is that a 125, 12.5? Like what? You wrote 12.5. Like what is that? Is that a typo? Let us know.
And then they asked about the John Stewart. This is a nicer copy than the other 2 issues. It's got a nice white background. There is some distributor ink here on the top. So there is that. But nice white background. First John Stewart, 7.0, and that's 420.
Okay, looks like you have a $12,500 offer on the Hulk.
Appreciate the offer. I think we're pretty far apart on that one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold off on that offer, but
all right, thank you, Russ. If you can get closer, maybe draw a counter, but he can't go that low.
I got first appearance Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh,
It's
really?
actually a book I don't get in that often. It's from 1998. Dark Horse Presents Annual. It's a 9.4 high grade. Any Buffy Angel Universe fans would appreciate this. $50 for that one.
You'd be surprised how many, who and how many hardcore Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans there are out there.
I've got the box set.
There you go.
So this came in the store the other day. This is, I don't know if you can see it, Starstorm. It's a toy. This is, if you get on eBay and look it up, it's Starstorm, not Starstream, but it's basically a transformer. I think another company made it, and so they had to change the name from Starscream to Starstorm. Okay. But if you type in Starstorm CFO1, you'll immediately get results for it. It's still in the box, and this, I believe, was a comic show exclusive when it came out, but it does transform. So people who know toys will know what this is. I don't sell a lot of toys, so maybe the Couch Group people and their customers will know more about it. Still in the box, still the original plastic. It's $185, and somebody wants to take it out, I can show it.
Do they have the same sound, or does that one does the transforming sound a little bit different on this one?
It's more like the GoBot sound.
The Green Lantern drug issue, what was the grade and price on that?
That one is the 7. Oh, wait, no, the drug issue. Well, we have two of them.
Okay.
So we have 85 and 86.
All right. 4.0 for 95 on the left and a 5.5 for 50 on the right. Green Lantern 87, no rust on the staples, and the cover and staples are tight.
Yeah.
Yep, you're good there, Dwayne.
All right. So we got original artwork for sale. They were in the preview. This is the first piece we're going to show. Can you see it okay through the plastic? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from 1978. Is that good centering for it?
It is.
Okay.
You're going to want to get closer eventually, Ken, just so you can see it, but go ahead.
So this is really cool. So this has got pencils by Sal Buscema and Don Perlin. Don Perlin also did the inks on this. This is from the Defenders from 1978. It's issue number 64, page 10. And it's a 3-panel page, and it has the top 2 corners are cut, but that has no bearing on the value. You have this nice full half page here with a majority of the Defenders team running.
Let's get closer now just so they can follow along what you're describing.
You've got the other characters up there. I'll let Duncan do a closer view of that.
This is a page from the Defenders, the original series.
Issue 64, page 10 from 1978. With pencils by Sal Buscema and Don Perlin and inks by Don Perlin. Which both the Buscema, I think they're brothers. Both their artwork sells pretty strong. So this is definitely going to be a more expensive piece, given the time period it's from and the notoriety of the artist. So I put a grade on it because I have a grading thing on my sticky notes, but I called it an 8.0. But it's $2,250 for this piece of original artwork. It's one of a kind.
All right, listen, from that vintage, that's a well-known series. I thought the price was going to be a lot higher than that. So there you go. He's not scalping. ASM Silver Age, I think we sold all the Silver Age ASM we've shown so far. Do we have more?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. And then let's see. I'm going to show one more piece of art, then we'll get back to comic books.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's cool. So this is from Iron Man. This is from Iron Man issue 171, the original series. This is from 1983, and it is page 18 from issue 171, three-corner split. Luke McDonald is pencils, and Steve Mitchell is the inker. And this one, we'll do a look. Here, we'll let you do a little closer look at this one, too. And the original artwork collectors. I'm not going to show too much of it, because I'm not sure what the interest will be for original artwork, but it's definitely something that most Atcom vendors will not be offering. So,
Yeah, no, this is definitely we love getting chances at original art. So thanks for bringing this. So one more time, what issue is this from?
this is Iron Man from issue 171, page 18 from 1983, with pencils by Luke McDonald and inks by Steve Mitchell.
Okay.
And this one is $12.50.
All right, $12.50.
So this one is more affordable. The artists are not as well known, and it is also about 5 or 6 years later than the previous piece.
All right, let them know, you guys. That's cool. Original art. Those are true one-of-ones. All right, back to comics. What do we got?
We got Spider-Man 123 early Power Man crossover. It's a 6.5 for $45.
Okay.
I got Spider-Man slab here. This is Spider-Man 58. This book actually sells fairly strong. I didn't realize it. It's Spider-Man's new costume revealed to be the alien Symbiote. So definitely, I think like everything Secret Wars is starting to heat up a little bit. I think 9.8 says go for like 200 to 250. It's a 9.6 white pager for $80.
All right, you got an offer. Iron Man page 1100.
Oh man, damn. Who's it from?
It's from Shattered Comics. You know Matt. Matt's a good dude.
I don't know if I don't want to say I don't know because I probably do. But Matt, let's do it. Cheers.
All right. Shattered_comics. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Matt.
$1,100. Just in the nick of time. You got it. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you so much. That's cool. Well, I'll show more original artwork now that I know that there's people looking for artwork here because I got a whole
$50 on the ASM.
I guess that's for the
I don't know which
slab.
50 on that ASM. Is there an ASM there?
I just showed that, so I'm guessing that's an offer.
Rodney, can't do that. Do we need to blow the whistle?
Well, there's this one, but this one's only 45. So if they want to pay 50, they're welcome to do so.
All right. And then what else we got? DHP annual. Is that the Buffy? Do you want $40?
I can do $40 for Buffy.
All right. Mick and Mass 8. Mick and Mass 8.
Thank you so much. Keep the offers coming, guys.
So yeah, it was a $50 offer on the $80 book, so you can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do 50. I'll counter at 70.
$70.
And we still have two $50 credits for
One.
We have one $50 credit.
Because we just
We just sold the artwork.
So Shattered Comics, Matt, you got $50 off of that claim, courtesy of Low Key Comic Mogul. So you're actually going to pay $1,050.
Correct, yeah.
So,
and we have one more $50 credit, guys. If somebody wants to buy a book over 500 or a piece of artwork, or if they want to bundle a couple to get over that threshold, we can do that too.
All right.
Here's another Golden Age. This is Crime Smashers #2. The front cover is detached at the bottom staple, but attached at the back cover. The other cover staple is good to go. This is a VG40 for $260.
All right, 440, 260.
Let's do another big book.
Okay. Big book time. Let's see what we got.
This is cool. Let's see. Oh no, we'll do this one.
Oh, you're picking between your big books?
There's like a whole box down there. So this is a Fiction House book from 1944. It is Rangers Comics number 17 with off-white to white pages. This is a bondage, World War II cover. Checks various boxes from a collectible standpoint. Some people do like to collect books, but there is on her elbow, there's an arrival date stamp there on the woman's elbow. You have this soldier basically stabbing with his bayonet the other person. This other person's already been killed. There's 1 in 9.4, 2 in 8.5, and an 8.5 sold
Cameron,
in April of this year.
Cameron, can we get a little closer? I think we just feel generally kind of far away.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm still holding it. I'll give it to you in a second.
All right.
An 8.5 sold for $28.80, so just under $3,000 last month. To give you some sales perspective. So let's do a little closer look real quick. This is Rangers Comics 17.
Absolutely fantastic post-it note etiquette. Yes, I anointed them. I said they have the best post-it notes in the business, and I'm somebody who sees a lot of post-it notes.
I'm going to ride that train for a little bit and actually, I don't know if I am, but I think I might be the first fleet vendor to use all post-it notes with issue number, grade, and price on them as well.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Yep. Well, you are the post-it note king.
Yes. Okay. So that only makes you so cool. So $14.75 for that, and as I said, an 8.5 sold last month for just under $3,000. So really cool World War II book.
All right. And then let's see. Anything else? I think we're caught up.
Here's another page of original artwork. So this is Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 80. And we will go closer so you can see it a little bit more. This is from January of 1982. It is page 2 from issue 80 with pencils by Dennis Cowan and inks by Ricardo Villamonte. Really cool. It's I love the darker inking. A couple of the dialogue bubbles have lost the glue, but they still are included in the plastic. So you may want to re-glue those. You have 3 of the 4 corners are clipped, but you have Power Man and Iron Fist in almost every panel. You have action. It's a really cool page. And Duncan will show it to you a little closer before we tell you the price on that one.
Yeah, Bricksco, your presentation has gotten a lot better, but let's not get crazy, all right? You have ways to go to get to this post-it note level.
Don't!
And Ken knows I'm honest. I'm honest. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
I would not be telling him. I would not tell him he has the best post-it notes in the game if he didn't.
I've been waiting about 2.5 years to hear you say that on air, so I'm dancing behind the artwork right now, baby. All right. Anyway, the reveal on this bad boy, and I actually think this is pretty affordable comparatively, but we'll see what the interest is. I have this at $8.50.
All right. 850. Yes. Shout out to Bricksco. His show last night was awesome. No, Bricksco didn't have best cameraman. Well, I don't know. No, he hasn't won it, but he does have great camera work.
This is Batman 79. It is a Vicky Vale cover. It is a 3.0. Nice entry-level copy for $225.
30225. That's not true, Costa. We treat our cats very well. Oh, you guys.
From Trojan from 1951, the publisher Trojan Magazines, Crime Smashers number 5 with cream to off-white pages. I believe this is, I'm looking at my post-it note, this is the second highest graded copy of this book. 7.0 for $675.
All right, 7.0, 675. And what is the page quality?
Cream to off-white. Second highest graded.
If you're looking for Golden Age rarities, there's quite a few on the board. All right, here's an offer. FF48. $8.50 offer from B&B.
What do you say to that? My friend John here's in the room. It's his book on consignment, so it's his call.
About 925.
John is countering you at nine and a quarter.
$9.25. So there's the good cop, bad cop dynamic has just made its first appearance. There's somebody named John in the room, and he was the one that had to say no. Of course, it wasn't Ken.
Yeah, it's okay. He's not my Teddy, so it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching last night. That was I'm not gonna no comment. Gus and his lackeys. 6'5" first Sabretooth for $240.
6'5", how much was that?
$240.
$240.
Next wall scan can go probably a little faster, so I want to do more wall scans and have them be a little faster each time. X-Men 30. We sold an X-Men earlier. This is a mid-grade 5.5. Really nice color strike on this one. $70.
All right. How about this? For John being there today and bringing that to us, I'll pitch in $25. Let's make it an even 900. How about that?
Oh man, 900. I should just take it down now. It's a no-brainer.
There we go. That's the good cop I know.
We have All True Crime. This is a scarce crime book from the early 50s. No graded copies on the census. It is a 4.0 for only $90.
We will look at this Green Lantern 87 for Dwayne. He wants to see how white is it. All right, let's see.
I feel like that's a setup question.
Let's see. He's looking for whiteness.
It's pretty white. I don't know if that's appropriate. If that's appropriate to say in 2025 anymore. But...
The whiteness is there. We're not judging, Dwayne. If you want whiteness, claim this. Yes, there is a $50 credit. Hurry up. Yes, claim it, B&B, and you'll use it. If you're the next claim of 500 or more.
Yeah, why don't they buy that FF? I mean, like, they got a $50 credit. It's $25 spot. What's
they just need to ride it.
Write the price.
Right, $9.25. You will pay $8.50 with my chip in and the $50 if you hurry.
Write the price.
Do you want 300 on the Green Lantern 87?
I'll do 375.
All right, 375.
This is a second print, but it is high grade. I know a lot of people collect turtles.
925. 925 is done. 25 from Elite, and then we're going to use that $50 credit from Low Key Comic Mogul. Thank you, Low Key Comic Mogul.
Thank you
so much. That means that B&B _ comics _ 129 takes the book. He's going to pay $8.50.
Awesome. That's a deal, man. And I think that book's upgradable. This is a high-grade second print. I know a lot of Turtles collectors will collect all the printings if they can of the originals. So I have this at 9.4 of issue number 2. And I've actually, of the four issues, I've owned the least amount of copies of number 2 over the years for whatever reason. 195 on that one.
So is John a real person?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just. Okay, so John actually is a real person, allegedly, that made the counter.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that sounded like the cameraman making a different voice.
It was not, I promise.
Okay. Do you want 175 on Iron Man?
Where's that one at?
Or on Iron Fist.
Or Iron Fist? Iron Fist, yeah. 175.
We got 240 on it. Duncan, what should we counter offer?
215.
Okay.
You stingy.
250.
Duncan says 215 is a counter offer.
$2.15 KC Comic Books.
All right, here's another piece of artwork. This page is really cool. I bought this from the artist directly. This is a piece by Jeff Lemire. He is a very well-known comic creator, writer, and artist. He is the creator of Sweet Tooth, which has 3 seasons on Netflix. And this is from Sweet Tooth issue 30, page 2. It is a full-page splash. And I actually really like the show. I watched all 3 seasons, and I've read the entire graphic novel as well. He also is the writer of Gideon Falls and many other titles. Black Hammer, which I believe was optioned for a TV show published by Dark Horse. So really cool piece, full page splash, published. I bought this directly from Jeff at a show probably about 12 or 15 years ago. $8.75 for that.
All right, this is a page from Sweet Tooth, number 30.
Full page splash, page 2 from issue 30. Can you see it pretty good?
Yeah, you want me to do a question?
Yeah, Duncan will show you a little bit closer on that
So
one.
Ken has said he loved the show. Who else watched the show or read the series?
I like the
What do you guys?
show. I like the comic book more.
The comic book's better.
Well, that's true. Most comics and books are better than TV shows and movies.
Did we show the ASM 28?
No, not yet. But we'll get there soon. Put this bad boy up. This is hiding in a box. We got Amazing 129. This is from 1974 with off-white to white pages. Pretty iconic book. $14.75 for that.
All right, first Punisher has entered the chat. Look at this, 7-0, 14.25.
And then, did I show these?
And remember, every $100 you're spending with Ken is getting you a shot to win the first Ghost Rider today only. So tomorrow it'll be a different giveaway. So it's pretty good odds. The One Punch Man Joe, he said he'd take 185. Wolverine 8, do you want 250 for it?
So there's that one. This is cool. I've never had that 9.8 before. Wolverine 8 for $250.
250.
What do you say, Steven?
Yeah.
Steven says, yeah, it's done.
Somebody named Steven said yes.
Next one's on you. Doing a round robin of
All right,
offers for
250.
you.
250.
All right, so Mickey Mouse Magazine, Volume 3, Number 7. Mickey Mouse Magazine eventually became Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. This is a low-grade 2.5. It has a tape pull right here through one of the 7 dwarfs, who also has his beard colored in pencil, as does his fellow companion. So there is a little bit of love here in the center, but these are all pretty rare and hard to find in any shape. This is oversized, so it's about the same size as TMNT. First 4 issues, $140 for that one.
Ah, that's cool. 2 by 140.
So again, the main reason it's 2.5, you have this tape pull and some beard love there in the
Is
center.
Anyone local to the shop? I think they're open right now. Can somebody go over there and confirm that there's more than one person here? They want to know
Hey,
how
Steven!
many.
Yeah,
how
Ken,
many-
what's up?
How many people are in the shop? I mean, there's some theories going on.
We're not doing very good with the customers today. I think we've had about 3 customers walk through the door. But, there's a couple of us drinking beer and a couple employees working. So there's 4 of us here total right now. And then Paul's coming in a little bit, so it'll get rowdy.
Oh,
when Paul
Paul's
comes.
coming in a little bit, so hurry up and make off for that.
When Paul gets here, you'll know because he's loud as shit. I love him. All right, we got Spidey 298. This is a nice 9.2 copy. $90 for that one. Now we got, let's see here. We got
Oh,
Superman
So
1.
Superman number 1, huh? just like that.
So I've had this for a while. I'm really excited about the new James Gunn movie. I mean, the trailer looks pretty amazing. So fingers crossed that it lives up to be as good as the trailer is. This is a 0.5, and it's got off-white to white pages, so really nice page quality. There's a lot of stuff written up here, so I'll have to read this to you. The back cover is missing, which is why it's a 0.5. The front cover is reattached with tape. There's a large coupon missing on the 15th, 16th page. Does not affect story. CGC 0.5 incomplete grade. Origin of Superman. Summer of 1939. And the cool thing about this is, here's the back. So you can see the back cover's missing. That's the interior pages. You've got a couple of pieces of Scotch tape to keep the cover on. But for a 0.5, the red, which is a color that fades fastest, like that's a nice looking 0.5, as far as taking it out to appreciate it with a beverage of your choice. So I'll let Duncan show that one. Really cool piece of history. Probably the only vendor that'll show Superman 1 in Atcon.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's a pretty solid bet. Always a treat to see a book like this. So the back cover is not there. That's why it's a 0.5. The front cover looks great for that, that kind of grade. Like you were saying, the colors look awesome.
Yeah. I would say that, like, if the back cover was there, it probably looks kind of VG-ish.
All right.
So that one is only 95,000.
95,000 bucks. Superman #1. What a treat.
And we will only do a wire transfer on that due to the value of it. So I want to make sure that's a secure payment and both parties feel comfortable about it.
Yep. So there you go. 95,000.
And we got Planet Comics number 65 from 1951. This one has off-white to white pages. And it looks like it's a bondage cover, but it's not. She's actually in a seatbelt in this spaceship. One of the coolest comic series probably ever. Every cover in that series is fantastic. $950 for that.
All right, 50950.
And I'll show one more, and then we'll do a wall scan.
All right.
We have the first appearance of John Constantine. It's a 9.4 for $325.
Any Tales from the Crypt, ASM 2, 3, or any early ASM that we haven't shown yet?
I don't think
I
so.
think we've sold all the early ASM.
All right.
Any all winners?
I will look for all winners.
All right, let's do a scan.
Yep, scan.
There's some great
Done.
books. Maybe some of these people missed what they were.
We have a $10 book on the wall, and we have a $95,000 book on the wall. So there's variety there for everyone.
5K, Ilson, that's all you could come up with?
Hillson, what's up? Got to hang out with him in New York.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
It was kind of lukewarm. It was a lot of kind of stand up. No, I'm just kidding. It was great. He was awesome. It was really cool to meet him.
Well, Sunil is awesome. I was honored that he came to the show from across the pond.
He's got to be the second farthest to travel, other than Islander Phil, right?
Yeah. Superman 12. Is that the one where he's swimming or whatever?
There's a couple. I know there's a Periscope cover. I don't have that.
The Navy Marine cover. Doesn't have Superman 12, Gabe. That's the original Rick and Morty art, all that on that cover. That was a blank cover. The One Punch Man, he said he'd take 185. You're looking at it, 9.8. No, Mike Kennedy. If you claim the Superman, you know what? Mike Kennedy, claim the Superman at 94,000, and I'll cover the shipping.
freaking variety of stuff up there right now, guys. Let me know if you're interested in anything. Otherwise, we'll keep showing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6.5 boxes in an artwork portfolio remaining.
Any crypt? Tales from the Crypt?
No Tales from the Crypt.
Be careful, Brewfront. Your love, Ken, he might take you up on that offer. I'll claim the Superman one if he gives me 25 years to pay.
Maybe 23 years, and we might think about it.
All right.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Throw up a couple more modern slabs here.
Be careful, Mike. We might be able to do that too. We might have a couple models be able to bring you the Superman book if you claim it for $94,000. All right. Green Lantern 86 and 87. Do you want 400 for both?
Done.
Effing Hostile. Effing Hostile takes it. Thank you.
No, remember I got 12 packs, so
What's that?
remember I got 12 packs, so we're good to go.
Dude, Mark, what do you make an offer? And yeah, if you need time, make an offer. But don't be surprised if maybe it works. All right, 275 offer on Swamp Thing 1.
Done.
KC _comic _books. Thank you.
See how hard that was, guys? It was easy. All you got to do is get the fingers working. Let's work those fingers, baby.
No. Okay. All
What?
right, you're
Come
it.
on.
All right, that's their slogan. It's easy at Tasty Cat. All you gotta do is quote, "Get the fingers working." Wow, that's not. I don't know if you thought that through.
I did actually. You know, we actually have that in a big banner above the front door.
All right, do you want 180? Do you want $180 for One Punch Man?
Let's just get it done, man. I'm tired of this thing sitting here.
All right, Jeff McGoey, 1972. Jeff MCGOEY, 1972. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for getting those fingers walking, baby.
Okay, you know what? If that's your slogan, you might have to change your name.
I did. Changed my name to Tasty Cat Comics.
All right.
Yes. And it's funny because whenever I email people, it'll like 7 out of 10 times it goes to their spam because they think it's like a drug deal or a porn or something, you know. So anyway. All right, so we got Batman 608. This is a 9/8 with white pages, and this is the rare second printing of this. I've never had this book in anything even close to a 9/2. It almost never appears. Really killer Jim Lee iconic Batman cover. $7.25 for that.
All right, that's the one.
And you get this guy in the back.
People love that. Brady on the back too.
There's the goat.
With the
You can roast him all you want in your own
with the
house.
milk mustache. People love that too.
All right, from Atlas Comics, this is Adventures into Weird Worlds, and this is also from the Bobby Blue collection. This is issue number 26. It is a 6.5 grade, really nice presenting copy of this pre-code horror for $3.75. And somebody asked about Venom Gold. I don't have Venom Gold, but I have the Lethal Protector. It's the first miniseries for Venom, and it's a 9/6 white pager for $60.
All right, 9/6, $60. No, we don't have the gold. Is there a Superman 233 for Ozzy?
233 for Ozzy Osbourne.
Comic Ozzy.
Oh man, I don't know. I think so. There is.
All right, here we go, Ozzy. Before we get here, do you want 600 on the Hush second print?
John, you're up. We got to offer
Oh,
600 for that.
John is back. John.
He's got a Guided by Voices t-shirt on. I love it.
625.
John's countering at 625.
All right, just come up $25, comics with pulp, and John will accept that. Thank you.
John's real, but he doesn't want to get a camera.
I'm here all night.
All right, so we got
That just sounded like Duncan further away from the camera.
well, it's debatable. John is actually farther from the camera, so there's truth to that. All right, so anyway, it's the iconic Neil Adams cover. It's detached at the bottom staple, and so therefore I graded it at a VG 4.0 because the bottom staple is detached, but presents well for the grade. Superman's had a few Red Bulls, so he's jacked. $65.
$65 for classic Neil Adams cover. Yes, so we're gonna post Ken dancing. If you saw it, it was only on his page. You can check that out. We'll post it because I think it should be seen by as many people as possible. So at least we could give Lino, or Lino as you call him, some competition for the most entertaining vendor award. We appreciate you doing that, Ken. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Other people want you to unbutton one more button from your shirt, but I'll not mention that. 625 is claimed. I think we gave comics with pulp plenty of Jam Bottoms. Last call. Do you want it at 625 or should we give it to Jim? Just
The what?
confirm and then I'll call it out.
I think it was better. It was faster, yeah. Jam Bottoms, what's up? I didn't know if you were talking to me or other people, but we'll just keep going. First Ra's al Ghul. The top staple is detached on this one. This came from the same collection as the Neil Adams Superman. So because the staple is detached, I graded this one at VG 4.0. Another iconic cover. There is a date stamp just to the side of Ra's al Ghul on front cover. This one's $260.
All right, so Jam Bottoms, or the artist formerly known as Jam Bottoms, is now comics with pulp, and he claimed that at 625. That was his counter. He accepted. So comics with pulp. Thank you.
That's the artist formerly known as Jam Bottoms, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a cheap, cheap compared to what we've been offering. Star Wars The Mandalorian one. First Din Djarin. 9.4 for $10. If anyone's watching Star Wars Mandalorian, or not Mandalorian, what's the show?
Andor? Is that the one coming out right now?
Andor, yeah, Andor. Maybe you want that. Maybe you don't. That was a good sale. Good salesmanship there, wasn't it?
And in modern books, they're his specialty.
First Medusa and Frightful 4, 6.5 for $300. Yeah.
6.5. What's the page quality?
Off-white to white pages.
Nice.
That's a cool cover. Yeah, she's got a lot of hair. It's like all the way down there. All right, what's next? We got Bride's Diary, published by Ajax. It's the first issue with no graded copies. Cool romance book. 6.0 for $390.
First Ra's al Ghul, 215.
I would do 235.
235, D. Karash. What's
Everyone wants
the
his
info
Bride.
on the Hulk on the top right? JP Papadopoulos. It's a what is it? A 3.0 white
3.0 white.
page.
3.0 white pager.
CBCS. It has really good color, minimal chipping. It has a piece missing on the top. The sticky notes covering it a bit. The back looks amazing. So those chips on the front, top rightish, and then on the H, those are the main things. All right. He says, let's do it. This is D. Karash on the Ra's al Ghul. D. Karash, Ra's al Ghul.
For how much?
What did you counter? Was it 235?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Somebody asked about this one. First Molten Man. This is a VG copy for $135. I showed the artwork from this series earlier, so we'll sell this one or try to. This is Sweet Tooth #1. So we showed you the Sweet Tooth splash page, which was $875. This is the first issue, a 9/8 white pager for $175. And then we got all new Wolverine #1. This is the Lopez variant cover, a 9/8 white pager for $130.
All right. Did the Ghost #4 go up?
No, but I can show it right now because it was close to being in my hands. Ghost Comics 4 from Fiction House, fall of 1952, with off-white to white pages. There is a small bit of faded Sharpie in the G and Ghost in the logo, and a very light bit of pencil in the O, S, and T in the logo. And we can show it to you closer if you would like. This has got a pretty solid back cover as well. Probably, I think it was 8 issues in that whole series.
Mysterious Adventures 13, did that go up?
Not yet.
All right. Right, Nintendo Age, we'll get that up for you. Grade on the House of Secrets slab.
That's a 7.5.
Books Pro, you said, so it has no markings on the H. On which book?
Ghost? No, there are no markings on the H.
Yeah,
there's a mark on the G, right?
The G
there's
and the O.
there's like some faded Sharpie on the G and some pencils on the other letters. Nothing on the H.
All right, let's just, did we give it a closer look? Sorry if I missed it. Let's look at the writing so they can see it themselves. It's kind of far. Awesome book. Look at this. And then, all right, House of Secrets 92.
Yes, we have it. Off-white pages. What do you need to know? This is cool. We already sold a 9.0 of this earlier today, guys. Just hang
All right.
out if you're next to Superman 1.
Yeah, there's some amazing Golden Age up there as well. If you missed it and you're here, if you missed it earlier, there's some big books up there.
Okay, this is a pretty fun page from Green Lantern. This is issue number 92 from 1976 with Mike Grell pencils and Bob Smith inks. It is page 13. It's a 5-panel page and has Green Lantern in the top panel and another page of original artwork. We sold one already, and this one is $8.50.
All right, 9.0. $8.50. Got some Green Lantern original art.
What's up? Now there's 5 of us here. Matt's here.
Oh, great.
Yep.
All right, so there's somebody else there now. Somebody else. So there's either 5 people there or 2 people.
Yep. It's getting crowded. Skeleton Hand number 3 from ACG. This is a really nice copy. It's 6.5 and really great cover colors. I don't get the ACGs in that often, let alone a nice shape. This one's $3.80.
All right. 6.5, $3.80. We will do a scan. I see people asking for scans. You know, there's some really big Golden Age crime books. There's that House of Secrets 92. There's a Superman 1. There's a lot of stuff.
Batman 93. This is a 3.5 for $180.
All right, 3-5, $180.
And then I got Avengers number 11. This is the Spidey crossover. It is a VG 4.5. And this one also presents well for the grade. This one's 220.
All right, 4-5, 220. Early crossover there. Nice.
We're going to do a scan now.
All right, here comes the scan. So, as Ken would say, let me get the quote right. It's easy, just get those fingers working.
Get those fingers working, baby.
All right, that's Tasty Cat's slogan. It's easy, just get those fingers working.
Thanks. You want a beer? Matt?
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Don't suck.
And
Don't
every
suck.
$100 you guys spend with Ken right now gets your shot to win the first Ghost Rider. CGC 3-5. Today only. Tomorrow during AdCon it will be a different daily giveaway. So, cameraman, you are being Duncan, right? You are you are getting some compliments on your work.
Oh, I thank you.
This is hanging on a
Look
tripod.
at the scan.
Oh my God. He learned it from Moses. Jesus. Got the full on MGM thing over there.
I thought it was gonna be like your coffee version. This is the whole thing.
There was another cameraman earlier in AdCon who was dubbed Martin Scorsese. So you're doing better. You're doing better than that.
Let me guess who that was. That was Teddy,
There's a lot
right?
of people that. There's more than one person that deserved the name. One person got it though. All right, Raphael, do you want $120 for it? From MK Sharky.
Oh, Sharky, you're killing me, man. I'm gonna counter you offer at $133.
All right, 133.
Appreciate the
Working
offer.
with you.
It's hard for me to let the Turtles books go. I'm a fan like Ali is. I have the whole run in my collection, and
Let it go, man.
I got the tissues out. It's tough.
All right, 133 so he doesn't cry himself to sleep, MK. All right, there it is, $133. MK Sharky.
Thank you. Here's the artwork. Sweet Tooth full page splash. Those are really cool pages. Got the Green Lantern page, the Power Man page.
And then price on the ASM 129 was how much?
So 129 is $14.25, a 7.0 with off-white to white pages.
Brewfront's asking for any more Tales to Astonish.
Tales to Astonish. Okay. Continues to surprise me with what he asked for. I will have to look. Good.
$40 for the Superman.
Say what?
$40 for the Superman.
Is that 233?
Oh, the Neil Adams Superman. We got 65 on it. I'll do 55.
55. All right, you got a big offer here, and it's from one of the absolute best. So you got to really think about what you can do for this guy. I shouldn't have to tell you. Crime doesn't pay. How much are you asking?
24,500. And I have a feeling I know who it is, but we'll see what you say.
Underscore mainline.
Not who I thought.
He's offering you 19,000.
I'm gonna have to think about that for a little bit here.
Okay.
Let me show a few books and marinate on that. Thank you,
all right,
Costa.
that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Think about what you can do for him. All right, $55 is claimed. WC Guest 03. WC Guest 03. Thank you.
That was not who I was expecting the offer to come in from, but that's cool though.
Well, there's there's
Yeah.
not enough good things you can say about that guy.
There's not. No, he's definitely at the top of the list of the best of the best.
Yeah.
Spidey 40, pretty well known book. This is an entry level 2.0. It's all there, $90. And you guys
All right.
can buy
2.0,
stuff
nice.
instead of just hanging out.
Oh, wow. All right. Ken, this is something you don't see every day. Ken getting upset with his other personalities.
Giving a free beer. Jeez. It's like that's the only way to hang out with me, to come by to hang out and get free beer. Batman 85, it's a 4.5 for $275. Another Golden Age bat.
80 on the ASM. Is that an offer or a claim?
I don't know. 80 on the ASM.
I assume it would be for the 40.
I was gonna say
Oh,
this one,
bag of
but
fiddles.
no, you probably the 40s. We have two Spideys at 90 each, Ollie, but the 40 is the one I just showed, so I'm assuming that this is the one they're making the offer on. So if this is it, just have them confirm, but I accept that offer of 80
Yeah, I
if it's this one.
I think it's that one. Let's go with it. They'll let us know if it's not the 40. We think it's the 40. $80. Comic Book Russ. Comic Book
Coast
RUS. Is Turtles 2 a first print?
Turtles 2 is a second print 9.4 for $195.
Okay. And how long of a payment plan would you be open to on Superman 1?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I would need I don't know. Like, what,
I mean, assuming you're at or close to ask, like, what are we talking? Like 6 months? Longer? They put 30% down non-refundable?
I don't know. I never really gave it that much thought.
Okay, well,
You know, like
give that some thought while you... Did you give the other one thought? The $19,000 offer?
I'm giving Costa's offer a thought, but then you throw the Superman book in, and you're trying to get
Okay,
me
all
off.
right, just hurry up.
Everything's getting off the rails here.
All right, he's pondering it. You're pondering it. Well, we'll put the Superman one aside for now. You focus your thought on Costa's offer.
I feel like I would like an offer, a dollar offer, and an offer on how long they need to pay for me to make an informed decision.
Okay, so face it, Tiger. There you
Yeah,
go. All right.
Face the Tiger. You know, try if you want to make a dollar offer for it and include how long you need to pay for it. Let me know. You know, because I want to work with you guys. It's a great book. I've owned that book for I want to say about a decade now, and I think it's time to like let it go to the next person who can appreciate it the way I have. In the meantime, first print Bendis 9.4 for $90. I got a counter offer Costa. It's time to put up or shut up. So he offered 19. I appreciate the offer. Like we're kind of far apart. I'm gonna counter offer to get things going and see where this takes us at 23, which is 1,500 off. So yeah, so I'm gonna counter at 23. Costa, let that marinate, you know, and I think it'll be a process, and I'm hoping we can figure out a solution. But
Okay, so he'll let us know. So that's the first counter. Let us know how you're feeling, Paolo. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paulo. It's a great book. I bought that from Jamie Graham Cracker Comics years ago. It's a friend of mine. He put it aside for me because he knew I was looking for it, and it's been on my PC, I think, for 15 years.
I can sense you realize you won't find it again.
Yeah. Here is Archie number 51. I think this is the first Archie-related book we've shown tonight. It's a solid mid-grade 5.5.
Hang on. Brixco's offering to cover shipping for Paolo if he buys the book. Thank you, Brixco.
Thank you, Bruce.
Appreciate that. You do have a $100 chip in as well from Things Just Got Out of Hand. I really appreciate that, Wade. I saw it. It's very nice of you. I think you three are all from the same area, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Paul, I don't know if Paul is going to Heroes Con, but I can also bring it and give it to you in person if you're going to be at Heroes next month.
You have a question being asked by the offeror. He wants to know who did you have in mind?
Bartek's here.
Hey.
Oh my God. You want a beer?
Beer.
All right.
Okay,
They
when you
just
don't
got out of
answer
hand.
questions, you can't just pretend
Thank
someone
you.
else came into the shop.
What's that?
Okay.
There's no pizza yet.
All right.
Mr. Miracle won 8.5 for 160.
Who are you
Yeah,
thinking? Who are you thinking of when you were when you were surprised that the offerer was Costa? Who did you think it was?
I thought it was Pat.
Oh, Patrick. Yeah.
Because Patrick
Great. I'll
knows
keep
I have it, and he seemed pretty interested when we were together.
Okay.
But I don't know if
That
he's
makes
watching
sense.
right now. If he is, he hasn't made any offers. So
Yeah.
Anyway, it's obviously available for anyone. And Costa, if you're going to be at Heroes or if you're on the fence, I'm going to Heroes next month, and I can give it to you in person.
Yeah.
And I'll even make the offer if you buy it at the whatever we agree upon. I'll take you out to dinner and we can hang out.
Oh wow, things just escalated. Now you have a dinner with Ken. A dinner with Ken thrown, and Ken, you're gonna treat, right?
Well, yeah, obviously a treat, or you can just take the money and run if you don't really want to hang out with me because you're embarrassed to be seen by me in my leisure suit.
Okay.
You know, so
Leisure suit.
and I got matching shorts on with it, so it's full on.
Yeah, they're going to appreciate that.
All right. Anyway, we got Spidey 252. This is the newsstand edition. It's a 9.0 for 165.
It got a little blurry. Let's monitor this.
Oh, it's probably too much beer. That's what happened when Bartek
As
shows
more
Yeah,
people
the
have
phone
come
is
into your
getting
store, the internet has gotten blurry.
Look at those books. Those are gorgeous books.
We haven't. No one's using the Wi-Fi. Do we need to restart or let it play out?
Let
Oh, man.
it improve. Just make sure nobody's on the Wi-Fi. That's all we can really do.
Don't be on the Wi-Fi, Matt.
I'm not on the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I like the.
Stop looking at porn over there. All right.
It's free.
Amazing 85. Schemer ID revealed a 4.0 for $45. Early Vanessa Fisk cover as well. Kingpin Vanessa Fisk cover. Schemer ID revealed.
We're gonna give it a minute or so to see if this clears up. Let me see. Actually, let me drop you guys, see if that will help,
Okay.
and then you come right back. All right. Let's see. IG's been wonky as well, so we might have to do a hard reset. Let's see if we can do let me see if I can get him back in here. Bill's supposed to be hopping in anyway. Let me just try to get them back in here and see how this works. Tasty Cat sent you an invite.
You sensed it.
Is that the one?
Is it any better?
This looks a little better, but let's
Look at it.
still kind of blurry. Like,
It's going to go so far. I need 2 more beers. So
I'll do a beer run.
all right, you guys ready?
Yeah, we're about ready when you are.
It's too blurry. All right.
Is it still too blurry?
I will say this. Bill's going to come on. Costa, if you can work out a deal with Ken, I'm good to pitch in $500.
oh,
Okay? On that book. So we're talking about the crime book. Costa asked about. I'll leave it to you two with Bill, but you can count Elite in for $500 if you guys can work out a deal. All right?
so you got sick of us, huh?
No. Ken, your Wi-Fi went bad. So really, seriously, you guys are gonna have to unplug your router and plug it back. Something happened. So
We tested it with Bill yesterday.
all right, figure it out because you only got 2